If you want to stay up to date with all current hip hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to become part of this community. So last Friday on April 30th, we got DJ Khaled's new album, KHALED KHALED. This is an album that a lot of people had been waiting for a long time because DJ Khaled is someone who, regularly every 2 to 3 years drops an album featuring all the hottest rappers in the game right now, mixed in with some all-time legends and favorites, and makes just a nice compilation album. It's never something that is anything crazy or innovative. It's always just nice summer songs usually, and that's why I was also excited for this new album. Personally, back when Father of Assad dropped, that was one of the best summers in my life, and that album kind of introduced it, so that's kind of my personal connection with it, and I was very excited when KHALED KHALED got announced, because I thought that maybe it would do the same thing for me. But this new album is really not that good. Now, I've seen a lot of people already give their reviews on this, and they also reviewed it rather negatively, and I have a couple of reasons why. This thing is not horrible, it's just very forgettable. Every track on here is basically just a generic song that I really could predict before listening to it. I've seen a lot of people already in the comments, you guys say, for example, we got a track on here, Let It Go, Justin Bieber and 21 Savage, and I don't remember who exactly it was, but one of you guys said that that's just a very weird combination, and I replied with, yes, it may seem like that is not something that would go together, but maybe they do it in a way that's not that bad, and that both of their styles can fit together. But this is really just what you would expect. It's literally just Justin Bieber's generic sound mixed with 21's generic sound. And that goes for most of the tracks. Of course, there are also some not so bad tracks on here. For example, I liked Thankful with Lil Wayne and Jeremiah. Jeremiah performed really well in here, although his intro was kind of long. Wayne gave somewhat of a consistent verse. Every Chance I Get, Lil Baby and Lil Durk, something that I was very excited for because the two of them are, of course, set to drop a collaborative mixtape later on this year as well, and this served as a great tastemaker for that upcoming album, and I think it's also the track that is performing the best so far. I've seen it hit number 1 on Apple Music today, which I thought was interesting. Then we had a track that was not even on the original track list, Big Paper featuring Cardi B. And I thought maybe this was a hidden banger that Khaled just didn't want to put on the track list because he wanted to surprise everybody that he had Cardi on here. But this has one of the best instrumentals on here, but Cardi completely ruins it. A lot of you guys in my Discord, which by the way, link is in the description, go join the Discord. A lot of you guys already said she ruined it. When she came in on the track, she was kind of offbeat, but then that wasn't intentional like you've seen someone like Lil Yachty do on his Detroit project, but it was rather just really weird, awkwardly offbeat, and then she kind of went on beat again. So that track was just trash, straight up trash. We Going Crazy featuring her and Migos is literally so forgettable that you could take any her part and mix it in with a little bit of Migos and this would be that track. I can see how Khaled was trying to make a summer song, but it really didn't work. This is not it. I did it with just a very star-studded track list. Post Malone, DaBaby, Megan Thee Stallion, and Lil Baby just leaves you kind of wishing for more. It's very bland. Post Malone's part is underwhelming on here. Same goes for DaBaby, and the only people that kind of saved were Megan and Baby. Again, as you know, I'm a Baby fan, so I'm always gonna go for him. But yeah, that was just really underwhelming. Body in Motion featuring Bryson Tiller, Roddy Ricch, and Lil Baby was kind of another highlight. Although this track could have been so much more. It could have been a very, sexy track that people were going crazy for, but it just leaves you wishing for more. Popstar featuring Drake, we've heard that. This Is My Year featuring A Boogie with the Hoodie, Big Sean, Rick Ross, and Diddy is another highlight on here. Sorry Not Sorry with Nas, Jay-Z, which is a very interesting but great combination, and James Fauntleroy is also amazing that got a video already. Although Jay's part, I wished for more on Jay's part, but I love that Nas and Jay have kind of, come together on this one. Just Be with Justin Timberlake is just another generic pop song featuring Justin Timberlake that you could, again, just predict before listening to it. Same goes for I Can Have It All featuring Bryson Tiller, Her, and Meek Mill. And then Grease featuring Drake, we've had that already. And Where You Come From with Buju Banton, Capleton, and Bounty Killer. It's just something that I could not really get into because it didn't fit the rest of the album, but I could see how someone that's into this more can kind of get their entertainment out of this. But all in all, Khaled was just trying to please everyone too much. He was trying to appeal to everybody on this record, and that just made the song so uninteresting and just leaves the listener with no intention to replay this thing at all, except for Every Chance I Get, which I've been having on repeat because that really goes hard. But the rest of the album is just, it's so predictable. Like, most of these vocals that the artist sent in, you can see that they were completely detached from the track, except maybe for the Migos feature where they kind of traded bars. It's just, he kind of just took vocal parts from everybody and put them together in a way that he thought will make a banger, but it's really not it. So while the track list looks very promising, and when you look at the songs, you think like, oh, this could be like just hit after hit, it's honestly just miss after miss. Because as I said, he was trying to appeal to every single one out there, every single demographic, kind of make a song for each mood. You had kind of the hard 808 song with Every Chance I Get or Big Paper, then kind of the more like, slow tempo with Body in Motion or We Going Crazy. He was trying something with This Is My Year or Sorry Not Sorry, which I liked. He was kind of pushing whatever, kind of ways he was stuck in, but it just wasn't enough to save this whole thing. So I'm very disappointed by Khaled Khaled. It's not bad, it's just not exciting. It has no replay value, very bland. I like the mix and the vocal effects on some of these tracks, but sometimes they're also just very underperforming. For example, Rick Ross's mixing on his vocals, that was horrible. Also, the same goes for Meek Mill. I don't know who mixed that, but that just sounds so off compared to everyone else on the track. So that's kind of my problem with some of these. Let me know what you thought about Khaled Khaled, DJ Khaled's new album. Did it live up to your expectations? What's your favorite track? Are you also excited for Lil Baby's and Lil Durk's upcoming mixtape, The Voice of the Hero, which we kind of got a little bit of a teaser for on here with Every Chance I Get? And yeah, just what were your problems with it? Do you think this is gonna sell that well? Now, I said on my Discord that it will sell at least 200 first week, but after this, I don't see how anyone goes back to this and runs up those numbers again. So I might have to put it down to 100, honestly. Not even that. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. What's your favorite tracks on here? Let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media and blog down in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, y'all have an incredible day, and y'all take care.